Day 6, not for the week. Yesterday, if you're with us, we talked about our relationship with our spouse and how that began, how that romance began, the chivalry, and also how that friendship began. Well, today 6, we're looking at our relationship with Jesus. And so the question is what did that relationship with Jesus look like in the beginning? In the beginning. She says this about the young man's word. She says that his fruit is sweet to my taste as they begin the relationship. And so as I hear that, I think about our relationship with Jesus, and I wonder what word from him was sweet to your taste when you came in that relationship with him, right? What word, what Bible story? Maybe it was a sermon, maybe it was a verse, maybe it's your confirmation verse, right? Think about that, celebrate that, remember that, right? What was that word, right? She also says that I delighted to sit in his shade, right? In the beginning of their relationship, that she felt protected. Right? At what point in your relationship with Jesus as it began did you start to feel protected? Did you know that he was fighting for you? Right? Think about this. Remember this. Celebrate this. She also says, or actually he says in the beginning of the relationship, this was his pickup line, I liken you to a mare harnessed to one of the chariots of Pharaoh. Right? Not a good pickup line, husbands. I don't encourage you to call your wife a horse. Right? But what we hear, right, certainly he is romancing her in their culture, but what we hear is the voice of God. Maybe this is a word that you're going to hear today, right now in this challenge. Right? That God likens you to a mare harnessed to one of the chariots of Pharaoh, that he says you are beyond value. Right? You are priceless. I love you. You are royalty. Right? Maybe that's not a word that you heard, but it's a word that you're hearing today and that you need to hear. Right? You are beyond value. You are worth the death of Jesus on the cross, right? And not just you were worth it, you are worth it today. Also, though, as we look at our relationship with Jesus as we do day 6, right, we also think about the friendship. The friendship. How do we respond? Not just receive, right, but how do we respond and develop this friendship? He says we're friends, but how do we respond? What was it like in the beginning of your relationship with Jesus when you began to serve him and respond to him? Right? Think about that. I don't know if you had an opportunity to serve. Right? Have you gone on a mission trip? Did you? Did you serve in church? Did you do VBS? Right? What was that like when you saw that you had a gift and you had time and you served in his name? Right? Think about that. Celebrate that. Remember that. Remember that life that gave you. Right? And today, as we certainly remember and celebrate the beginning of our relationship with Jesus, we also consider today a day where we can continue to cultivate this relationship with Jesus and receive not just the word, right? You are a mare harnessed to one of the chariots of Pharaoh. You are beyond value. You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, right? That's you. That's me. Right? But also, Jesus, today, how can we serve you? How can we go shoulder to shoulder with you? Give me an opportunity, Lord, to continue to develop and cultivate this relationship. As you go into a time of prayer with each other, again, hold hands, go knee to knee. Jesus, thank you for your word. Thank you that we are a mare harnessed to one of the chariots of Pharaoh, that we are beyond value. Lord, help us not just to hear that, but truly receive that, your love for us. And also help us to serve you, to go side to side, shoulder to shoulder with you. Give us courage, give us strength to do that today as we continue to cultivate our relationship with you. So day 6, we'll see you with day 7 tomorrow. Peace.